What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at this case, which is the Nanoxia Deep Silence 1. And as you can guess by the name, it's meant to be silent. I have it kind of opened up here to showcase some of the features, but we're going to check all that out. So let's get started. Taking a look here at the Deep Silence 1, of course, being a quiet case, they normally tend to have sort of just a plain design. This does have that plain design. There are some really cool features here. We received the all black version, so as you can see, completely black. It comes in a white version, and it also comes in a black version with a silver front, and then a black version with a sort of darker silver front. So you have 4 different cases in the Deep Silence 1 line, just different colors. We're going to start here at the front, and I really do like the front of this case. As you can see, kind of like this nice finish here, and you have 2 doors. So go ahead and open this one up, and as you can see, 3 5¼ bays, and they have these easy latches which allow you to take off the bezels nice and easily. You have 2 fan controllers here, and it's not set setting, so you can just move this up or down however you want to turn your fans up or down very easily. Reset button right there. The Nanoxia logo, of course, right in there. And then on each of these doors, you're going to have the sound dampening material. That's going to keep your case nice and quiet. This is the point of this case, is to be very quiet. Close that one. Moving on to the next one here. Again, sound dampening material. And we have our 2 120mm fans. Now what's really cool about this is if you press one of these in, go ahead and go like that, and you can actually, this is completely tools, you can take the fan completely out. There are fan filters on each one of these fans, and what's really cool about those, go ahead and just pull them out just like that. Take them out, clean them, put them back in. Boom, you're good to go. Very easy. One of the easiest implementations that I've seen of front case fans, just because you can put them in like this. And then, of course, cleaning, again, you can take the fan filters out very easily. At the top of the case, you're going to find your power button here, just centrally located right here at the top. And then you have this little hidden section. If you press it in here, goes up just like that, and you have 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and your headphone and microphone connections. Now, I like this because if you're not using it, of course, you can just press it down and you have this nice clean design. Now, here you can see this kind of box thing, and what this is if you press this little lever over, it sort of opens this up for your fans for ventilation. Now, behind here, there is room for 2 120 or 2 140mm fans. They are not included, but this is really cool. So if you want that silent operation, obviously, keep it closed. If you want better cooling, go ahead and open this up. Very, very cool. On the side panel here, it is pretty much plain, except for you do have room right here for a 120 or 140mm fan. Now, it is closed off. That is because if you're not going to use this fan, you want this to be closed off for sound dampening and everything like that. So if it's closed, obviously your system is going to run much quieter. One thing I also want to mention, the case feet here, they're very large. They're lifting this case up off the ground about 1 inch. And what that's going to do is going to be better airflow under your case, for your power supply, and if you have a bottom mounted fan, it's going to provide that really good airflow. That's one thing that a lot of cases don't do, is provide great airflow under, and it looks like this one is going to do that. At the back of the case here, starting at the top, you do have 2 water cooling holes, and they do have the rubber inserts. What's really cool about this case is with these rubber inserts, they include ones that come in here, they don't have the openings. Again, more sound dampening, so you can take these ones out and take the ones that are included to close these holes completely off. You have a 140mm exhaust fan, all your expansion slots, and then you have 2 more larger water cooling holes right here, and of course your power supply is going to be mounted here on the bottom. Also, you have a large fan filter here, comes completely out, and of course, as you can see how long it is, it goes across the entire bottom of the case. And again, you can see how easy it is to put back in just like that. Another thing to note is you do have thumb screws on all of the side panels. Now, I've removed the side panel here, and I just want to show you on each side panel, you're going to have this very thick sound dampening material. And of course, on this side panel, as I said, you can mount a 120 and 140mm fan. You can see here, you remove this, you install the fan, you're going to remove this section right here. Very easy to do. Let's get this out of the way. And we're taking a look inside. All black interior, of course, that's what we normally see on many cases these days. Starting up top, you have your three 5¼ inch bays, and they do use a tool system. Again, we're going to see how well this works once we get into the actual review. What's cool here is you have 1, 2, 3 hard drive cages. You have the top one has 2 hard drive trays, and the bottom 2 have 3. So that is 8 total hard drives. And if you take these out, these are metal, which I do like. A lot of companies have gone with the plastic now. Metal's just, I don't know, I just like it better. Take it out here. You can fit both 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch hard drives on here. Put this back in, just like that. Now what's cool about these cages is they can be removed. They can easily come out. If you take the other side panel off, there's a little tab, you lift it up, pull these out. And what's cool is this section right down here allows you to take these and move them down. So if you want to put water cooling here, or you have longer video cards, it just makes it really easy to do. On the bottom here, you can fit, if you move this hard drive cage holder, you can fit another fan down here, 120 or 140 millimeter fan. And then of course you have room for your power supply here. And one thing that I did like, it does have the sound dampening thing right here already installed, which is really cool. You have all your expansion slots, 140 millimeter exhaust fan. You do have a CPU cutout, not the largest I've seen, but it should get the job done. It should allow you to install your aftermarket CPU cooler without having to take the motherboard out of the case. And then as far as cable routing holes, you do have quite a lot here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all have the rubber inserts. You have 2 smaller ones, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 larger ones. So that is definitely a plus here. And it looks like you have the cutout right here for your CPU power and everything as well. I've taken the opposite side panel off the case just so you guys can take a look and see everything. All of our cable routing holes, of course. There is quite a lot of room on the backside of the motherboard tray, so you shouldn't have any issues routing your cables around here. Now, one thing that I did notice is this little tab up here, that holds your side panel in. It kind of blocks the CPU power up here. Now, of course, I haven't tested it because I haven't done a review yet, so we're going to see if that actually blocks this and makes it very hard to install that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Also, those tabs that I talked about for taking out the hard drive trays are right here, one there, one there. Push them up, pull that hard drive tray out, so if you don't want to use it, makes it very, very simple. And that is basically it. This is a really cool case. It is the Nanoxia Deep Silence 1. A lot of features that I haven't seen on other cases, and a lot of silence features, makes things very quiet, which I'm really excited to test and see how all that works. So make sure you check back very soon on ThinkComputers.org, as we'll have the full written review up. And remember guys, if you like our videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.